Welcome back, Ghost Hunters, to another beginner's guide in Phasmophobia. I'm doing every single piece of equipment. If you're a new player, I'm your guy, basically. I have an overall general beginner's guide, how a level 1 should pick up the game and start playing and get out alive. I'm doing maps, I'm doing equipment. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you find that valuable and you think you're actually learning a thing or two from me. I'm a level 5,000 player. I have over 1,000 hours in the game. And yes, my goal is to make you a solid Phasmophobia player. Just by watching these videos, not doing all the research that I'm doing and stuff. So, before we get started, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you leave a comment if you have any more questions or anything like that. And if you want to ask some questions in person and see me play the game live, I stream over on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. It would be great to have you over there. My community would love to meet you. A bunch of other Phasmophobia players that vary, in level. So you can meet some good fellow Ghost Hunters over there. That would be awesome. Now, let's not waste any more time. You guys want to learn about the photo camera. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about it right now. Let's get to the video. Alright, so a photo camera. Here it is, right here, this guy. That's your photo camera. It doesn't turn on until you leave the trailer. I'm going to grab that in the flashlight. Now, let's talk about the photo camera. Why is it important? Well, you take pictures and you make money. Now, you can't just take a picture of anything and make money. There's specific things in the game you take pictures of, and some are more valuable than others. So I have a little list here. I'm going to read off what we can take pictures of, and you'll know that it's a successful picture because underneath the picture, in the photo journal right here, keep in mind we have 10 slots, 10 blank photo slots. You only have 5 pictures available per camera. So to fill out all the slots, you're going to have to buy at least 1 extra camera per mission, and you can actually load as many as 3 in case you're doing a bigger map and someone finds something and they're, 3 different people having a camera is a lot better. So, next to the picture, after you take a picture, which I'll show you later, it will have in writing the thing that you took a picture of, and that means basically you've successfully taken a picture that is valuable and worth money. This is a great way to build up that money early in your Phasmophobia experience. The things we can take a picture of that will make you money are, number 1, the ghost. And the ghost, you can only get 1 picture of per mission. Every time you take a picture, it ranges from 1 to 3 stars based on distance between you and the object. So if you want to get that 3-star ghost pick, you're getting right up in there, and it is scary. Trust me. Bone. There's 1 bone laying on each map in every mission, and the bone can either be, I believe, a skull, a rib cage, a shoulder blade, an arm, leg, pelvis, foot, or hand. So one of those variations of the bone will be somewhere on the map, different spot every time. When you find it, crouch down, get close, get that picture. I'm going to show you how that all works in a second. Just like the ghost photo as well, there's 1 photo per bone. You can't take multiple photos and spam it, obviously. Fingerprints. You get 1 photo per print, but that if you can get the ghost photo, the bone photo, and then your cursed possession, which we'll get to later, a photo of that, and you can fill in the rest of the slots with fingerprints, that's a perfect mission. That's max money. That would be awesome. But the ghost will touch something, leave fingerprints. Most of the time, unless it's an Obake, I don't want to get too far into that, but you see fingerprint, take picture of fingerprint, you hear another door get touched, like somewhere down the hallway, go get that fingerprint, all that, and those fingerprints will be gone within 2 minutes, and the ghost can retouch the same door now, and light switch and all that, and you can get a fresh fingerprint photo then. So the basics are, you're looking for doors and light switches. There are some other things like windows. On the campsite, it can get the different, like, lanterns and stuff. But that's for another video. Alright, interaction photo. Most ghost activities count as interactions. So, if you see a door move, that's an interaction. If something gets thrown, that's interaction. If a light turns on, that's interaction. Things like that aren't the ghost necessarily manifesting as a ghost event are interactions. Those you can take pictures of. If something gets thrown, in the recent updates, now you have to make sure that you look at where the thing landed. So if you see a coffee cup get thrown off the table in Tanglewood here and land on the floor, take a picture of the coffee cup where it is now. In previous updates, it was, you had to get a picture of where the coffee cup came from. So that's a notable change. Make sure you get where it lands, get a picture of it, get nice and close. Interaction photos. Footprints. I believe I've shown how to do this in a couple of my guides. Basically, put down the salt, put down a glow stick, ghost steps in salt, starts walking around the room. You get the green light ups, much like a fingerprint, but their feet. Get nice and close. You can get 1 photo per footprint itself, but a lot of times these ghosts will leave 4 or 5 footprints in 1 salt patch. So you can fill your journal up with different footprints for max money. Okay, dirty water. If the ghost turns on the sink and the water's brown, get a picture of it. If you're in a bigger map where there's multiple sinks, you can get multiple pictures of multiple sinks, but you can't get the same sink twice. Dead body, if your teammate dies, once you do your little dance over them and say, hey, I'm still alive, all that kind of stuff, get their picture. Now, the cursed possessions. We have a haunted mirror, music box, tarot cards, voodoo doll, summoning circle, Ouija board. These will be found in one spot each. And it's the same spot for each, which means 6 different spots per smaller map. On the larger maps, you can find these in the high school lobby, in the prison lobby, and in the asylum lobby. One of these 6 will be available. You can get the picture, and then you can hopefully use it to maybe find the ghost if you're not too scared. So, here's the strategy. I'm going to show you the strategy for photos real quick. This is just on amateur for demonstration purposes. I'm going to show you what the process should be here. Like I said, this is level 1 beginner stuff. If you haven't played that many matches so far or anything, this is for you. So we go in. Right now we're looking for... Is that a bone? That's a... I'm not used to using the old school flashlight. So we're looking for a cursed object. We're looking for bone. There's a ghost photo right... We just missed it. We just missed it! That's why you always have to have that camera ready. He's a quick one. So it gives us an interaction because we just missed the ghost itself. So if that was a ghost photo, it's worth a lot more money. Give us a sign. Show me again. But as you can see, like I was talking about, the word interaction is right under the photo, and that's a 2-star. We could have gotten a little bit closer and gotten a better photo, but that was a real quick thing that happened. But we know we made money from it because there's an interaction, 2 stars. If we just take a picture of nothing, there's nothing below the photo. See that? That means that photo is not valuable. It's nothing. It's a waste of photo. If you were to take multiple ghost photos, the first one will have black ink, like the word interaction, and the second one will be grayed out, meaning you got the picture but it doesn't count for anything. Good things to know. Because a lot of times beginners will spam ghost photos thinking it's the right thing to do. Once you have the first ghost photo, save your other photo slots for other things to get more money. There's the bone. This is a tricky one, actually. This is about the trickiest bone in the game. It's the thinnest. I think that's an arm. So we got the photo, and then you want to pick the bone up for max money. Picking the bone up gives you a separate thing of money. There's our bone, 3-star. Good to go. And you can do all this while you're, looking for the ghost. We already know where the ghost is, but that's not really what I'm doing with this video, so I'm going to try and find that cursed object and get a... It'd be really nice if we had a summoning circle. Summoning circle? Oh, no, darn it. Because the summoning circles have given people problems. The ghost turned the breaker off. The summoning circle has been giving people problems with getting the 3-star. You just have to make sure you're kneeling basically in it. Now here's a Ouija board. Boom, picture taken. There we go. Now that we have these 3 pictures, you want to try and get a ghost photo. And then our other 5 or 6 slots available, you want to try and get interactions. If you have a fingerprint ghost, you want to get fingerprints, all that kind of stuff. So that should be your objective with the photos. Also, a good thing to note. If this was an actual ghost hunt, if I wasn't just showing you what to do, and I'm going out to the trailer to get the rest of my gear, it's important to do this right here. You're going to take your camera, drop it in the ghost room. And if you're feeling, if you're right by the front door and you know where you're going, or even on the bigger maps, if you just know the map like the back of your hand, you'll see me do this a lot on my stream. You just drop your flashlight there too, so you can bring back more items. But leaving that camera there, you're going to be glad you did, because there's going to be so many times where that ghost is appearing for 5-6 seconds at a time, and you're looking on the floor for that camera to pick it up and take a picture. So as long as it's not a hunt, if it's an event, and you can learn how to tell the two apart, I have an amazing guide on that on my YouTube channel, in my Pro Tips playlist, with all the different ways that you can tell if it's a hunt or a ghost event quickly. The ghost events, you're not in any danger, aside from your sanity draining faster. But if the ghost is appearing in a ghost event and standing there for 5, 6, 7 seconds, you pick up that camera, snap the photo real quick. That's how most ghost photos happen. Most of them. The last thing you want to do is try and get that ghost photo late in the match while it's hunting you. That can be a debacle, trust me. Now, another thing to know about the picture taking in general. By the way, did I mention that to actually use the camera, you just right-click? You right-click to snap a picture. There you go. So if you're taking a picture and there's multiple photographable items in the picture, say you take a picture and there's a ghost, a bone, and a fingerprint all in the same picture, we actually have a hierarchy of things you can take pictures of and what will actually appear in the picture. So it goes like this. If you take a picture and everything in the game is in the same picture, it's going to go ghost, bone, fingerprints, footprints, dead body, interactions, cursed items, and dirty water. So if you go to take a picture of a dead body and there's a fingerprint on the door by it, you'll get a fingerprint picture first. Just snap the photo again, you'll get the dead body. So if you're wondering why that happened, it's just because you took a picture that had 2 things in it at once and the hierarchy took over, but then snap the pic again of the dead body and it'll appear dead body, and you just got yourself a bonus fingerprint. Now, for scoring of pictures as to what's most valuable, I'm going to read you off the list right here. So, the ghost is most valuable, as it should be. It's really hard a lot of times and really dangerous to get that ghost photo. Then we're going to go with bone. Bone's right under it. You always want to get the bone. Make sure you pick it up too. Cursed possession right under that. So those are your 3 staples. Then after that, in terms of everything else you can get, fingerprints, footprints, interaction, dead body, and dirty water. So that's why I said earlier the perfect match is going to be ghost photo, bone photo, cursed possession photo, and then filling out the rest of your book with fingerprints is the best you can do with photo, all 3-star. That's a perfect game in Phasmophobia. As long as you get all your objectives done as well, and the ghost correct. Now, things that you shouldn't be taking photos of, things that don't count as photos that you think might count as photos. EMF reader, don't take a photo of it while it lights up, even if you get an EMF 5, because it just doesn't count. Also, if you see a ghost on the monitor here in the van, and you try and snap a picture of the monitor, don't do it, it won't count. Same thing if you try to take a picture from outside the house when the ghost is inside, it won't count. Things to think about, things we've all tried. Now, if you want to get close to that perfect game, but you don't have a fingerprint ghost, what I like to do is try to fill out the rest of the book with footprints if possible, and interactions. So if you have a wraith, you're not going to get footstep pics, but you lay down the salt, put in the glow stick like I said, once the ghost starts walking around the room, and you can see the footprints glowing green, fill your book out with different footprint photos. But if you have a wraith, go interaction. I hope this guide helped, guys. I'm really trying to bring the new players into the fold and make you guys feel more confident and a little bit less scared when you go into Phasmophobia, because it is scary at first, and there's a lot of going on here with all the equipment and everything. It can be pretty confusing and disorienting going into a map you don't understand with things you don't even know how they work, and your friends are crazy and trying to kill you. So, if you find this guide useful, please subscribe. Please smash that like button, and like I said, if you want to see me in action live, maybe come over, ask some questions, chill with some other Phasmophobia players. I have a great community over on Twitch. Stream every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. It'd be awesome to see you over there. I love you guys. Till next time, see you later.